this, sunshine. Oh, not used to sunshine, but still. Thought I had to get out for a few hours, and we are back where we were last time. What I want to do is see if I can find any more bits and pieces from the East Surrey Regiment. I had a look, I had a chat with a farmer. He said they were World War I, so I thought, right, okay, I'll look them up. They're actually 2 battalions, and they were camped and trained in probably 1, 2, 3 fields, possibly, maybe even 4. They were definitely in this one here. I can't do as such, it's been planted, but I can go around the outside. The normal one, hopefully it's dried out a bit, and it's been raining again, and more snow. We're going to head back over there, and we're going to do all of this brush behind me, all of these, I don't know what they are, but we're going to go in there where it hasn't been touched for ages. I've got some photos of the battalion, I think, actually in this field, and they were also camped and then they moved on, but they were here quite a while, 100 years ago, just over. So let's see if we can find anything they left behind. Probably more bullets, but it would be lovely to find a cap badge. That's what I want. I found a cap badge 2 fields away. I need to have a look and see if it's anything to do with him, because I can't remember. Other than that, usual stuff, and let's get digging. Right, so quick settings update. I haven't done one of these for a while. Coil tech's on, 15-inch coil. I'm going to run that deep. Noise, it's on 4. I might put it up to 5, but 4 is good enough for me. I like it in the middle. Contrast is down to you. Discriminated out just nails. Got it on 20 sensitivity, if you can see it. Occasionally I'll crank that up to a bit higher and put it on auto. I don't like auto, but that's a possibility for today. Keep it on 20 for now. Yeah, I mean, I always jack the gain up and then I adjust the volume to suit. Tones I always run, that's about right for me, yeah. I haven't played with these too much. As to suit again, I will normally run it in ferrous. I'll check, yeah, still in ferrous. Response will be normal. Again, that's down to you. Other than that, not a lot's changed, as you can see from the screen. Right, I will update you. I'll try and do some live ones today because it's a nice day. Other than that, let's get cracking. Well, that was a deep first one, that was. That's the depth of my digger. It's about 7, 8 inches. Here we go. They were here. 303 round. Not too mashed up because it's in the edge of the field, so yeah, let's just stick here for a bit and then we'll move on. Just working my way around the edge of the field, and in that hole there we've got a bit of an old toy gun. I know last time I was up this end I did find bits of toy car and things all up here, so there could be the opportunity for more toys. Next up, and that was a deep one, just had a couple of these 303s, which is about right for up here, but just add a twin ring. It's got 2 rings. That's a really big bullet, that is. It's got some weight to it, that is. That's old though. That's a lot older than the 303. The tip would have been a lot smaller on the 303, and that's a lot older. You'd probably get a date off them, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, 2 rings. Okie dokie. There you go, sounds alright. Let's have a look. Hovering around the middle area. It's like a coppery, probably a copper tone. Numbers. See if that stays. Yeah, about 917, 816. Should we have a dig? Could be worth a go at it. Oh, got you caught up. Oh, it's soft. but it's heavy. Right. Oh, I think I can see it. I think we're actually out and I can see it as well. Could be whatever that is. Let's have a look, shall we? Ooh. That's definitely whatever that is. Coin. Probably. Oh no, I dropped it. Looks a bit thin. As in, that looks a bit new. Oh, I don't like the look at that. Could that be a new penny? Not penny. 2 penny. Oh, I think that's a new 2p. Or modern 2p. Oh god. Just what I was looking for. A very old Union padlock. There's the keyhole. Yeah, not a lot left in there. I'm sure the rest of it is lurking somewhere. Oh well. Look at that for a button. Much better. That's got loads of pattern on the inside. I don't know if it's military. Not sure. Definitely silver plated though. Well, there'll be a picture of that on Facebook because that will clean up rather well. Okay, that's renewed my confidence a bit. Right, we're doing another live one. I've had bullet after bullet after bullet. You know, I did the live one, but it was a bullet, so that won't go in. But let's try this one. See, the bullets come in a little bit lower. That's a bit higher on the scale. Do the numbers. 725. Yep, stable. That's nice and stable. Right, let's flatten it off. And then we'll... a lot of these bullets are sitting on the top. This one's not though, whatever it is. Yeah, I just thought I'd venture. Oh, look at that. Right in the middle there of the X. Oh, it's just fallen right in. Where is it? There it is. Finally, something other than a bullet. And the last thing I had that was decent was a button. Oh look, Edward. I had Edward for a while. You don't get too many Edwards compared with the others. Edward halfpenny in pretty damn fine condition actually. 1910. Let's get a bit of a close up on that one. Look at that, that's lovely. That's not been hit at all. I didn't get, no, I haven't dented it in any way. There's a bit of a scuff there. That'll clean up lovely. Right, as a reward I'm going to go and have a muffin. And then I'm going to come back and do some more. Well, so far we're just getting bits of soot, although there's a very odd piece of lead. Quite sure on that one. And just got a coin out of there, although looking at it I don't think it's going to be I don't know, could be turn of the century, last century, so could have been dropped. I can see the word penny, so we're going to be going with half penny. Ugh. Very sticky down here, I'm just making things worse. So if this is George V, could well have been dropped by one of them guys. Does have a date. 1900. Ooh. I think that's 1905 at the bottom there. I can't remember if that's Edward VII or George V. Probably Edward, yeah, Edward VII. There he is. Winner. Right, half penny. In there was this very smashed up and squashed, worn general service button. Probably from the East Surrey Regiment that I had last time. It'd be a little link in the corner to the last video. They were the East Surrey. Surprised me more that I've dug that hole there. You can just see where it's sunk a bit. That was probably dug November last year. when I was last up here, and I've missed it. It's right next to it. So there you go, low and slow. I think we've got a buckle just there. Yeah, that's been exposed by the weather, that has. Let's have a look. Yep, it was a part of a buckle. Not a spectacle buckle, unfortunately, but it looks to be a fair size. Got some fair age to it, I think. I thought this was going to be so much better when it came out the floor. This thing here, because I saw the gold and I thought, oh, what? Oh. But no, look. It says the word Marshall around the edge. It looks like a badge that you'd get with a toy gun. And I found that toy gun, I'm not joking, it's got to be 300 metres away. So I've just found part of his badge. He lost that and all. Oh dear. That's got that out of the way. One musket ball. Not too deep actually. And in perfectly round condition. There you go. Right, that's that done. Nothing too interesting today so far. That's the innards of a watch, I presume. Looks like the innards of a pocket watch. Yeah, that's about it really, that's all you can say. It's not getting any better, you know. Another toy. I think this is a toy tank, yeah. I got a toy tank off the beach once, but this is slap bang in the middle of a massive field. What's it doing out here? Right, I'm going to move down the field, I think. I was just walking back to get a drink and my muffin as a reward to myself, and interesting lead seal. That side, right in the top there, there's like 6 pellets on top of something. And on this side, the mud off, there's all writing around the bottom there, and there's writing across the centre. Don't know, interesting little seal that. I was just about to chuck this in my bag as a bit of tip, but I thought it was a bit of pipe. It still could be a piece of pipe, but I was looking at that, and that doesn't half look like a muzzle brake off the front of a machine gun. It probably isn't. It's probably just a bit of rubbish, a bit of spray equipment or something from the farm, but I'd like to know if that was military or not before I go throwing that away. There's marks on there. One for further investigation, definitely. Just found what looks like, through the undergrowth, the old entrance to the field. On each side there's water, so people would have had to cross this bit. And there we go, one service button. I haven't cleaned it yet, but that was just in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna do all this little area here, because it funnels people, so you might get more fines, you might get more rubbish, but it could be worth it. See, I'm inside the little trackway, and this is the only trackway to the field from one end. And look what we have. If I can get the glove off. Quite deep down, looks to be another shoulder badge. Ah, look, yeah, look, sorry, REY. There, look at that, cool, another one. So, yep, I'm definitely tracking their movements, if you like. They came in this way, so I can see if I can find that other bit. I mean, it could be in here. It's a bit smashed up. Right, cool, I'm happy. Not sure what that is. I mean, that was just under this, exposed almost on the surface. That's why it's so dry. Some sort of clip. Don't know. possibly, I don't know if it's, it's got a link, probably linked through that hole there. Yeah, cool. There's just all sorts of stuff down here. Yeah, that's ringing up as like a copper, but I don't know what that's going to be. That is a bit of copper. I think that's a copper and alloy. That's all bent up. Hundreds of these things again. That lovely little buckle. Probably like an army. Probably of some army clothing, I would have thought. Big rivety button thing. Back of a button. It's all round the bank of, because there's water just onto the left there. It's all sort of eroding out. Plus I'm obviously detecting the actual bank. Yeah, it's littered with little bits and pieces. 1/2 ounce measuring weight by the looks of it. Tiny little thing. Right, next. Another very beaten up watch. Some sort of pocket watch there. The insides of it anyway. It's a shame. I can see the movement bit there actually. I don't think that's going to work again. There's another bit. There's the E and the S on that one. It might actually fit together with the bit I found earlier, but I'm not in the same place. I'm actually following their trail, I think. So, yep, all signs point to good. Here's another bit. I'm on the money today. Yep. That's another Surrey badge there. Oh, get that out of the way, you better get a better look. I'll put all these pictures on Facebook. I'll clean them up and put it all together. Winner. Dug the hole, and that's what I'm rewarded with. Another piece of lead. But here's the lesson: always check your hole. Because I've just scraped your pinpointer over, because I just checked it with the machine. I'll drop that back down. I'm 99% sure, right at the end of my day, we have, I hope, a Roman coin. Better be, it better not be a button or something stupid. Because otherwise, there will be trouble. Right. Hang on, I can see something around the edge. Let me clean it properly. Unfortunately, that's as good as I can get it, but whether this zooms in enough, there's a ring around the edge. I think that's a rose farthing or similar. I don't think that's Roman actually. Could be one of those little rose farthings. I've had a few of them. Equally cool. In the same hole, I think. Cool, right, I think that's going to be my last find. That's not a bad one. Right, let's go up. Right, it's roundup time. It's been a really good few hours. Say few hours, it turned into 5. But, finds to junk ratio. Oh, it's so much better today. I did a little bit on the field, but the majority was on like a footpathy, woody area where the troops would have had to have come through and then funneled up the side. Hence, there's so much stuff all in one area where they either trained or camped out or just movement of troops. It's quite a lot of stuff. I mean, that's my junk. I mean, some of that's lead, so I won't throw that, but what I will throw will be that bit, one shotgun end. Don't know what that is yet. But the other stuff, there's tons of stuff. 2 watches. That was out the field. That was a nice Edward halfpenny. Oh, that's the other halfpenny there. Another Edward. Couple of 2p's, couple of 1pennies. They're just annoying. Pretty damn sure that's a Charles Rose farthing. It's a bit worn, but I'm sure I can make out a little rose in the middle. I've had them for a long time. My toy tank, bit of gun and sheriff's badge. Lots of little buckles and a couple of big buckles. That's a tiny little one. That one's actually still stuck on a root. I'm not going to bin that yet until I know that that's not a sprinkler Could be a sprinkler fitting, I don't know. It just looks interesting. Little bit of bangle or bracelet, probably Georgian I'd say. Service button, lovely silver button there. Tons of bullets. The bullets are getting bigger. There's a lot of little ones. Loads of them. They're all scattered around in there. They're getting bigger down this end. That one looked like it's still on the clip. I don't know what that is on the bottom. There's a few that have got those on the bottom, like they're in a clip or a belt. I don't know. And then, move around here, and we've got the cool little bits. That's almost a whole East Surrey Regiment shoulder badge, and there's another one. So we've got a few of them now. But then if you think 2 battalions, possibly 1,000 men through here, you never know. I am going to come back because I just quickly walked around with the machine and there are targets everywhere still. I know a lot of them are going to be bullets, like I have been digging for the last hour. But in amongst the bullets you pick up little badges and little buckles and that watch that was in amongst the bullets. So yeah, this is it's mad how many targets are in the floor here. And I think I haven't dug junk for a good hour. It's just all been bullet badge. Happy days. It's a lot there to clean later. For pictures on Facebook as per usual. Any questions, comments, doesn't matter. Oh look, there's a couple of the big old, I think they were like Victorian double ringer bullets. Yeah, all kinds of stuff here. It's been a very good day. Right, I will see you all again probably Friday. I'm going to come back here Friday and hammer it some more.